Greetings, I'm Vagabond. I make YouTube videos on this channel, Secret Village, and today marks a very special day. Card Market is releasing a video on domain format featuring world champion Joshua Schmidt. It's very exciting. I know me and a lot of the people in the domain format community are going to be watching it on release. Very pumped about it. I know that the people who run domain format have been really working at this for a long time to try and get the format more exposure, and the work is not going to be done after this video comes out. It's only going to increase from here. There's been more appearances of stores and LGSs across the country officially supporting the format. We've had people from other countries that are playing and uploading content about domain format. It's very exciting. But there is a sentiment that I see about domain format pretty repeatedly that gets a little frustrating. I just want to kind of talk about it today because I think this is something that we're only going to see increase as the format continues to get popularity. It's the condescending, judgmental comments about things that people have not even really played. What do I mean by this? Well, if you read comments about people's first impressions after hearing domain format, they immediately assume the worst, which I understand. When you hear 60 card deck with a deck master that you can summon multiple times in a duel, it's kind of readily available to you, no ban list, everything's at 1, but no ban list, 4 players, everyone still has 8,000 life points. There's a lot of questions about how this would even work. This is not real Yu-Gi-Oh!, all that sort of stuff. And I think that's fair. I think it's fine for people to have questions and hesitation about playing a format like this. What I don't really like about this reaction in this community specifically is we are having an eternal argument with each other all the time about how to fix Yu-Gi-Oh! That's my problem. It's the fact that we all seem to agree that at any given point in time, this game is having a massive problem of getting new people in or being acceptable enough for people to want to try. The price is being out of control, so on and so forth. And there not being a proper casual alternative for people to get into that is supported at stores and things like that. There is stuff like Heart of the Underdog where you kind of arbitrarily ban the most meta stuff, which is good. That's good that's in place. It is good that we have Time Wizard to play retro formats and allow people another way to engage with the game at a time that was slower paced and is nostalgic for a lot of people. All of that is good, but I don't understand why having more alternate ways to play is immediately frowned upon when we're always complaining about advanced format, like at every point in the day. It's very strange to me. Maybe people shouldn't be instinctively writing off a thing that on paper fixes so many of the issues that we're running into. People walk into domain format as if they're about to go to a domain YCS. Like everything needs to be super optimal and you got to have the best builds. And oh, if there's something that's like unfair or broken in the format, that means the entire idea is bad and unplayable. I don't get this. Like, if there's a bad format in Yu-Gi-Oh, do you say Yu-Gi-Oh as a game as a whole is bad and wrong? Like, that's not how you do anything. If a video game comes out and there's a bug in it, you patch it, you fix it, you improve it. But also, do we want input from people who aren't playing the game about what needs to be patched? Or do we want the input from people on Twitter who heard the game has a bunch of bugs and are just joining the outrage train? Play the game. Play the thing that you are regurgitating talking points for. See how you like it. Instead of going into it being hateful and trying to downplay how cool of an idea it is. There are like 3,000 people in the domain Discord server. You don't get 3,000 people out of an idea that no one's into. That doesn't happen. If you look at the content that everyone is making right now, Farfa, MBT, SEMO, DZeef, Team APS, etc., like even Team Sam, who topped a YCS recently, all of these people have a large amount of alternative Yu-Gi-Oh content. Cubes, drafts, wacky challenges that have nothing to do with playing the game normally. These things are very popular. Ever since Nim Nim did sealed only in like 2018 or whatever year it was, this has been the case. The scene started coming up with alternative ways to play Yu-Gi-Oh! On repeat constantly. And this is awesome. This has been so invigorating and exciting and breathing new life into a thing that we all love and enjoy. I'd also like to point out, if you watch a lot of those aforementioned alternate Yu-Gi-Oh! Series, half of the entertainment value comes from all of these players making misplays throughout the videos, throughout the series. We laugh at it. We enjoy those moments because it's goofy and funny. It adds to things. So why is it that if bad players are populating a format, we don't take it seriously anymore? What are we doing? What are we doing? You're not at a YCS. You are playing against another human being who is flawed, who doesn't know every combo. It's okay. Chill out. You are fine. I promise. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to silence you and be unfair and say if you dislike domain format or you have critiques of it that, oh, you're just hating all of alternate Yu-Gi-Oh! You don't like any of it. Like, no, of course, that would be ridiculous. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is I don't care about your opinion on this format if you have not played it. Play the format and then talk about it. And that goes for any alternate Yu-Gi-Oh! Play at all. Any of it. Go to a cube. Go draft. Play a different way with your friends. Play Time Wizard. There's so many good Yu-Gi-Oh! Formats that are not the current one. If you don't like the meta right now, go play an old one. Those ban lists never shift. You buy your decks for that format, you're set. You're good. You don't need to do anything anymore. If you build a cube, you got those cards now. You can cube over and over again infinitely with your friends whenever you want. There are online tools to do this now. That there is becoming less and less reason to be critiquing these formats. So, is part of me just reacting to some, internet comments that made me roll my eyes? Yes. But also, there is kind of a culture in the online Yu-Gi-Oh! Community to be insulting new players. In the most complicated card game known to man, we make fun of people who are having trouble understanding the most complicated card game. Make that make sense. Why are we doing that? Why are we making it difficult for people to get into this game when the game is already built to be difficult to get into? Konami only appeals to people who are already deep into it. They made Speed Duels, which is okay. They made Duel Links and then made that a cash cow and don't care about getting new people in that way anymore. So on and so forth. At some point, we have to understand that the people who love this game most, the community, have to be the ones that are putting in the work to get people to start playing it. And when we see new things that are possible ways for casual players to have an in, and we start downplaying them and saying they're bad or silly or whatever, what do you want? What do you want to happen? Do you want people to play the game or not? That's my point. That is the whole point of this video. That's why I'm talking right now. Joshua Schmidt is one of the most advanced format succeeding players that is out there. He's been doing this for so long, and he still sat down and gave it a try and did it for a video. If he's doing it, what excuse do you all have? Anyway, I'm speaking passionately in this video. I'm not malding. I promise you. I'm at peace. I'm enjoying the format. I will continue to enjoy the format. I will continue to enjoy cubing and all the other ways that I play Yu-Gi-Oh! That I have found fun and reinventing what I love about it all over again every time I engage with it. And I will continue to show people how much I love this game and how much it means to me through the ways that I figure out, through years of studying card design and power and all that stuff and figuring out what works and what doesn't through trial and error. Because that's kind of the fun of it too. Anyway, I've been rambling about this for a while now, but yeah, if you take away anything from this video, it is I'm eager to see where the community can go from here. I'm not hating on anyone. I think it's beautiful that everyone has different preferences on how they want to experience Yu-Gi-Oh! All I'm asking is that we make room for more alternate ways to play. And domain format is clearly the next one up. I think that we should keep being supportive of that. Try it out if you haven't. Try other ways to play alt Yu-Gi-Oh! If it's not for you. Anyways, That's it for me. I'm going to see you all soon with a new video about domain format, actually talking about the cards and slowly getting to a point where we've covered most of it. You're going to see me posting videos about me dueling with a friend. You'll also see me posting stuff about Pokemon for the same reasons that I listed in this video about finding new ways to play things that you love that you know deserve it when it's getting a certain kind of treatment from people on the internet. Genuinely, I say this all with love. This is not a hateful space.